Okay, so we have a new month. This is the month of July, and so our new theme is a spirit of adventure. Actually, I wrote the theme this month. Um, and today's class, I wanted to kind of approach the theme, a spirit of adventure, that, well, first of all, just what is spirit of adventure for us in life, to have that being sort of open to new things, exploring new things. Even if it's just something very simple, maybe you open a door and with a different hand than you always open it with that hand, or just, try a different route going to wherever your destination is, or, just following some inner spontaneous, I want to try this out, let me try this out, I think it'll be good for me, kind of attitude. And that's really how we get started on our spiritual path. We usually have an experience, or someone embodies a certain quality that we really aspire for, we admire, and it's usually something very deep and something not ordinary, that we don't see in everyone. And then we go on to find out what is that special quality that that person carries so beautifully, with such dignity, and so many beautiful qualities behind that person. And then we set out on a journey of discovery and look into books, teachings, practices that help us deepen and explore those inner realms of the mind, body, and soul, to make us something that we didn't know we were. Like discover new areas of ourself. And the discovery possibilities are infinite, because as we are look into the realms of the teachings of all the wise people, we come from infinity. We are finite, but our goal is to merge back into infinity. And what is the path? The path is to get rid of the limitations that are in the way. They're gonna always be, we're always gonna face limitations, but some of them are in our way. So those we want to deal with, and those we want to try to overcome. And there's always a way to overcome these things, these challenges. There's always, sometimes it's very simple, we just hadn't discovered it. And so at every moment, just being open and ready to find that way, and to make ourselves more expansive. Usually we have to drop away some of our preconceived ideas or habits. So that's why I say, maybe try something new, open the door with a different hand, step out your door with a different foot, just to kind of change things up a little bit, so we don't get too stuck in our ways and habits, and then we're not flexible. So today we're going to do a beautiful kriya. It's 3 postures, or 4 actually, and very long postures. It's actually for advanced students, but I think we're all advanced in our own ways, and we'll find some modifications to sit in the posture. The main thing is, when you're in postures for long times, just try to make it comfortable for yourself. So modify that you feel comfortable, but of course challenge yourself too. And you can come in and out of postures all the time, remembering that. You can visualize yourself in the posture. It's a very strong tool to use, visualization. We'll do a little warm-up, and our last meditation will be to bring home the purpose of life, using a mantra. So we'll start by just sitting tall, closing the outer eyes, beginning to breathe in and out through the nose. Taking a few breaths, following the movement of the breath, focusing on the belly relaxing on the inhale, and opening up the rib cage to draw the air up towards the collarbones. Then as you exhale, let the rib cage gently come down and collapse downwards. Let the spine be still straight and pull the navel slightly in to let all the air out. Then on the next inhale, again, let the belly be loose. Let the air fill the lower abdomen. The lungs will descend into the abdominal cavity, filling the lungs at the base, and then draw the air up to fill all the full lung capacity up to the collarbones. And then exhale, letting all the air out. Let's bring the palms together, rubbing them a little bit, and then bring the thumbs so they touch the sternum. The palms and fingers are aligned, the gentle pressure against each other. And relax the eyelids and turn the eyes so they glide a little bit upwards and inwards to the center of the forehead. And then tilt the lower spine forward. We'll raise the chest upwards and outwards. Let the shoulders relax down your back and bring the chin towards the throat so the back of your neck is elongated. And then you feel that grounding through the sits bones and at the same time a lift at the top of your head. And here we'll do our tuning in mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo, chanting on one long breath, at least 3 times to center ourselves in our higher being, calling upon the divine creative energy, that which manifests at all in the moment, right here. And then we're calling upon the divine wisdom that's in all things and in ourselves to guide us, to lead us. Letting go of the ego self and merging with the higher self. Let's inhale together. Exhale. Deep inhale. And a full exhale. And inhale to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And on to the protective mantra. Inhale deeply. Adgure Namaha, Jugat Gure Namaha, Satgure Namaha, Sri Gurudeve Namaha. Adgure Namaha, Jugat Gure Namaha, Satgure Namaha, Sri Gurudeve Namaha. Adgure Namaha, Jugat Gure Namaha, Satgure Namaha, Sri Gurudeve Namaha. Inhale deeply, suspend the breath a moment. And exhale, relax the posture and stay in that vibration you've created. Then relax and let's come on to our knees. We'll begin a little warm up and allow yourself to come down on the forearms, on your knees and forearms. Just let the head come down and relax here a moment, stretching the spine, opening the chest. Take some breaths. And then take a deep inhale and bring your hands to under your shoulders and come up to on hands and knees. We'll do a little cat-cow stretching of the spine. Hands under the shoulders and fingers spread wide. Begin tilting the pelvis forward and let the head lift up, opening the chest and bring the shoulder blades together as you inhale. And then exhale, bring the chin towards the chest, tuck their tailbone under, around the spine up, keeping the arms straight. And exhale, inhale up with the head and tailbone up. Exhale, tailbone tucks under, chin towards the chest, opening the back of your body on the exhale, opening the chest on the inhale. And continue with deep breathing, powerful breathing, keeping the arms straight if possible and the elbows, the inside of your elbows facing each other. So you have the weight of your upper body is resting more on the pads of your thumbs than the pinky fingers. Really feel the whole spine, right from the tailbone to the neck. Be gentle. Allow all the vertebrae to get into a smooth movement, flexion. And give a little particular attention to those areas that feel a little stiff. See if you can loosen it up, maybe slowing down your movement or speeding it up, whichever feels like it's more helpful. Maybe deepen your breath, let the tension release with the breath. And then relax the posture. Curl your toes under and we'll go into triangle or downward dog. Come up onto the feet
The feet about hip width apart. Push back from the heels of your hands. So you're pushing the tailbone upwards and backwards. And bring the head between the two arms. So your hands, shoulders, hips are all in one line, ideally. And straighten the legs, engage the thighs, and breathe here deeply. Continue to push back with the heels of your hands, pushing that lower spine backwards and upwards. See if you can bring more of the weight of your feet towards the heels, tightening the thighs. Take a few more deep breaths here. And then gently ease out of the posture, bringing your feet towards your hands and hands towards your feet into a forward fold. And just relax the spine, relax shoulders and the head. Feel the weight of the head drawing the spine downwards. Engage the thighs a little bit to give you a stretch at the back of the legs. Take a few breaths here into the belly. And then gently bend the knees. Bring your hands to your knees and bring the hips slightly down. And then stretch, keeping your hands on your shins or knees. Just stretch the arms and stretch your head away from your tailbone. So you'll be somewhat parallel to the ground, the spine. Just hold here a moment, stretching from the tailbone to the top of your head, letting the shoulders come away from the ears, feeling that stretch at the back of the legs, grounding into the feet. And then gently come out of the posture, bend the knees and roll yourself up to standing. With the hands on the hips and feet about shoulder width apart, firmly grounded on the ground. Begin bringing your hips forward and just hold there for a moment. The head can be in line with the spine. Breathe here and stretch forward with the hips. And then bring the hips to the left side. So you're bending to the side. The hips are pointing left and your head is over to the right. See if you can keep your body in one line. So that the torso is in line with the legs and hips. And then go to the back with your hips, circle back. And stand with the torso leaning a little bit forward. Go to the right with the hips now, right side. Head tilts to the left. Feel that stretch. So you ground all the way into the feet and stretch your head away from your hips. And then round the spine back to the front. Head a little bit back. And then we'll go in the opposite direction now, to the right. With the hips, hold for a moment with that full side stretch. Circle to the back.
and to the left. Bringing shoulders and hips into one line and feeling that full body stretch. Come again now to the front with the hips. Let the head come back. And then release the posture and shake it out a little bit. Loosen up the arms, legs and shoulders. Next we'll continue our warm-up by doing a little bit of a yoga set. It's a yoga set called Stimulation and Adjustment of Bodily Systems and Mental Clarity. And we'll just go through it very quickly as a warm-up. To start, you bring the thumbs inside the palms, right under the little pinky finger, and then you curl the fingers over the thumbs, so the thumbs are inside your fists. And make sure you have some room overhead. And then we're going to circle the arms. The arms are up at about 60-degree angle with the fists and the elbows straight. Make backward circles of the arms, small circles overhead and the arms out at about a 60-degree angle. Breathe here, circling the arms, and feel the weight of your body grounded through your 2 feet. And then from here we're going to go down into a squat, keeping the arms circling without stopping those arms circling. You don't have to go all the way down, you can just go halfway down and continue circling as you go down and then come back up. Breathing deeply. Let's do one more squat. And then come up and relax the arms. Shake it out a little bit. The next one, we continue having the thumbs inside the hands and fingers around the thumbs. We're going to circle the arms backward. As one arm is up, the other is down, so they're opposite each other without really turning the torso. Just let the arms be rotating, and then you're going to, when the left arm comes up, you're going to lift the left leg, and then bring the right leg up. So just kind of quickly bringing the sort of walking on place, bringing the knee up to about waist height, and continue circling the arms. Find a nice rhythm and breathe deeply. And relax the posture, shake it out a little bit. The next exercise is in 4 parts. It resembles a little bit jumping jacks, but slightly different. So we're starting with the feet about 1.5 feet apart, and the arms are out to the sides. Then you're going to make a little hop and let the feet go wider. And then bring the backs of your hands together overhead. That's the second position. Third one, you come back to the first position. Arms out to the sides, feet slightly closer together. And the fourth one, you come with the feet together and arms come down. So one, slightly apart, about 1.5 feet, arms to the side. 2, arms overhead, feet wider. 3, back to the first position. And 4, down, standing, feet together, arms down. All right, so we'll do a few of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And breathe deeply. See if we can speed it up a little. And relax. One last exercise in this little warm-up kriya. You bring the right hand so the palm comes under your left arm, right at the armpit. The left arm is alongside the body. Then you take your weight on your left leg and let the right leg be up in the air and swing the right leg back and front, forward and back. See if you can ground yourself on the left leg and just let the right leg swing forward and back. A few times and then relax. And then on the other side, left hand comes under the right armpit, right arm alongside the body. Take your weight on the right leg. Lift the left foot off the ground, legs up in the air, and then begin swinging the left leg forward and back. Try to keep the balance. And relax. All right, that was the warm-up. Come to the mat now for our kriya. Begins in easy pose. Find your comfortable easy pose. And hydrate if you need to. So this kriya is called the kriya to change your destiny. I like to call it kriya to align with your destiny. So it has 4 postures. And each of them are rather long. It starts with first sitting in easy pose. It's a pranayama practice of deep, powerful breathing. So, some athletes use this kind of practice before they maybe go for deep diving or something. You take a deep inhale and a complete exhale. So it's like that, deep breathing, powerful deep breathing. Inhale, exhale. So you continue this breathing. You might want to start slowly and then find a time where you feel like really it's to energize the whole system. So it's not a meditation, though it looks like you're meditating. You're actually doing powerful breathing. So begin, the eyes closed, breathing in and out through the nose. Play some music to support us. And inhale deeply. Exhale, relax the posture. The next posture is chair pose, and it's a long posture of 5 minutes. Chair pose is quite challenging on the quad muscles, so I found my way to deal with it would be the best way is to use a chair as a modification. And I'll just demonstrate. If you have a chair and you want to bring it, and place your chair in such a way that it's not going to slide back. So it might be good to have it on partially on your mat. And then you're sitting on the front edge of the chair, feet apart, and then you bring your feet closer to you so that you can, when you reach down with your upper body, you can come between the feet with your hands, and then come with the hands around the ankles, and rest the hands on top of the feet. And so you're sitting just on the very edge of your chair. Find a comfortable spot there. The upper body, ideally, the spine is aligned and parallel to the ground. And begin deep breathing. Actually, here we're going to do a breath of fire. So take a slight inhale, and then begin the breath of fire. Pull the navel in, and then release it. As you pull the navel in, you exhale, and when you release it, the inhale comes automatically. And it's a shallow, rapid breath. One more minute, keep up. And in this posture, inhale deeply, exhale, inhale again, exhale, inhale fully, suspend the breath and pull the root lock, squeeze the muscles of your base of your spine, pull the navel in, and release, exhale, come out of the posture. And come sitting on your mat. Sitting in easy pose. Just going to sit here with a straight spine and focus on the spine. Mental focus is the spine. Visualize the spine. Relax the posture. The next posture is Maha Mudra, meaning we're going to be sitting on the right heel and the left leg is extended. For this one, it's also going to be a long, very long posture. This one's going to be 15 minutes, so there are several ways we can modify. And if you want, you can go from one modification and change, and do the other modification. Or if you're able to sit in the full posture, it's just sitting on the right heel. I'll just show you that one quickly. I use a prop. Sitting on the right heel, the left leg is extended. You're going to be grabbing onto your toes, ideally. If you can't hold the toes, then hold the shins. You can also use a strap around the ball of your foot and hold on to the strap. And then you're leaning forward and your eyes are open, looking at the toes, and you're actually squeezing the toes with your fingers. The other modification, which I think might be good to start out with, would be using a chair and then coming down from the chair. You can go into the other modification. So the one in the chair would be sitting maybe sideways on your chair. I don't know if that's helpful. And you just have the right leg in front of you bent and the foot flat on the ground. Left leg is straight out. You're resting your left heel on the ground, and the left toes are up in the air. And then you grab onto your toes if you can with your hands, depending on your flexibility and the dimensions of your body. You might also want to just hold on to your ankles, but keep the toes up in the air and looking at the toes. This would be the chair modification. The other one, which is on the ground, would be bending the left knee. The left leg is straight, right leg is with the leg bent, the right foot on the inside of the left thigh. This one where you come down and hold on to the toes. So there are these three options. I might just start out in the chair and then come down, kind of like that effect of starting up in the air and then coming down to the mat. So after 5 minutes I will give a little signal so that you know 5 minutes have passed, and then after 10 minutes I'll repeat the signal, little cymbal sound, and then so you know that you've progressed from the time is past. You'll know pretty much how much time we have to go. So the idea here is to just really sink into the posture, be comfortable as you can, keeping the spine straight, looking at the toes here. So the eyes are open, long deep breathing. Okay, so when the music starts, we can come into the posture, and then that means the timer is started.
you can drop into stillness for this last minute. And in this posture, take a deep inhale. Squeeze the root lock. Exhale, release the root lock. Focus at the top of your head. Inhale deeply. Exhale and relax the posture. And then come into easy pose. Hydrate if you need to. The last part of the Kriya, we're sitting in easy pose and we're going to be meditating, focusing on the third eye and chanting Waheguru, chanting from the navel point, projecting it out and just meditating on the sound current you're creating with your voice, Waheguru, the expression of bliss when merged with the infinite wisdom. You can have your hands in Gyan Mudra. Bring your eyes to focus at the center of the forehead, the third eye. And go into deep meditation on the sounds and listen to the sounds of your voice.
deep inhale, exhale, relax the posture. Now we'll take an inhale and hold that inhale for 1 minute if we can. Take a nice deep inhale and suspend the breath. Try to relax everything you don't need for just holding the breath in. And exhale. Inhale deeply. Exhale and relax. Come lying on your back for deep relaxation. Make yourself comfortable. Use a prop if you like under your knees, if you like to use a covering. Maybe cover the eyes. Go deep within yourself and allow the physical body to relax completely. Drop into stillness. Now become aware of your breath. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. Bring some movements to your toes and fingers, opening and closing the hands, pointing and flexing your toes. Make some circles of the hands around the wrists and the feet around the ankles. Take a deep inhale and stretch your arms up overhead, reaching back with the fingers and stretching forward with your toes. Stretch your full body through the spine, legs and arms. And then relax the arms out to the sides and go into a cat stretch. Bring one knee up to your chest and pull it across your body with the opposite hand. And let the other arm be extended up and away from your body at a diagonal. And turn your head towards your outstretched arm, so that your full body is feeling the stretch right from the outstretched arm to the straight leg on the mat. And then the twist at the waist. Allow that bent knee to relax downwards. Breathe into the stretch. And then gently come out of the posture. Bring that knee down. Stretch it out on your mat. Bring the other knee up into your chest and pull it across your body with the opposite hand. And the other arm, let it reach up and out away from your body at a diagonal. Then turn your head upwards towards that outstretched arm. And now feel that full body stretch from that outstretched arm down through your core to the outstretched leg. And feel that twist as you relax the bent knee and that leg. Breathe into the stretch. And gently release the posture. Bring both knees into your chest and hold on to your shins. Bringing your knees close together and close to your chest. Rock a little side to side. Then maybe bring the knees wide into the elbow, the fold of your arms, the inner elbows. And make the knees wide, rock a little side to side. And then bring the soles of your feet together, the palms of your hands together, rub them vigorously. And place the soles of your feet on the mat and cover the palms over the closed eyelids for a moment. Relax the eyes into your palms. Into that energy coming from the palms into the eyes. And then open your eyes into the palms and slowly move your hands away from your face as you gaze at the lines of your hands. Open your arms wide, bring your knees into your chest. Once more, wrap your arms around your legs and bring your head up. Rock a couple times along the length of your spine, up and back, massaging from the tailbone to the shoulders. And then rock yourself up when you're ready to a seated posture. Meditation will be to bring home the purpose of life. We'll be using a mantra and a hand mudra. The hand mudra is a prayer pose with the right thumb crossing over the left thumb. like this, and then allow the thumbs to touch the sternum. Be relaxed in this position with a nice straight spine, open chest, and the chin slightly back towards the throat. Eyes can be rolled up to the third eye. And we'll be chanting here, I am thine, in mine, myself, Vaheguru, Hami Hum, Tumi Tum, Vaheguru. So chanting this mantra, feel yourself relaxing in this posture and hear your voice as if you're talking to infinity through the sound current of the word. And then you feel relaxed and let all tension drop, leaving all troubles behind, merging with that reality. I am thine, in mine, myself. Vaheguru.
I am thine, in mine, myself, Vaheguru, Ami Ham.
Inhale deeply, exhale, and relax the posture. Let's finish our practice singing the long time sunshine song. Bring the hands back into prayer pose at the heart center. Connect to the love and light within you. And feel that love and light growing, protecting you, surrounding you. And then feel it reaching into your environment, into your contacts, your family, your place of work, and all the people you meet, and that it extends, and that love and light connecting us all, strengthening us, and let that love and light reach out into the world for uplifting, for bringing more peace, more light, more joy, and more of all that divine qualities that we all aspire for.
Time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you. Guide your way on. May the long time sun shine on you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you. Guide your
And inhale deeply for one long Satnam. Inhale. Satnam. We reach that stillness where we can listen to the heart and the mind, can focus on the deep wisdom from the heart, and that we know that our destiny is to become more aligned with that light and love from which we came and to which we are moving towards, becoming, transforming whatever is at the moment, and bringing more light and love and peace, harmony into the world, that we all may be uplifted and living a life of peace and harmony, serving the divine purpose. Satnam. Thank you.